Hello, good afternoon, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well and I'm back. So I've been away for a few days. I've not been feeling myself. I had a bit of a bug and I haven't felt like making a video, and it would have been quite difficult because my voice was so crackly and having a bit of a job to speak I was. So it would have been an interesting video. So anyway, there you go, still coughing a little bit. Anyway, I am feeling a lot better. So I thought I would do a video, and today I'm going to be looking at some pieces I got from car boot sale. Probably some of the best, probably one of the best results I've had. Some of the best finds, put it that way. I've probably one of the best, some of the best finds, shall I say, I've had from car boot so far. So I will quickly show how much I've found. So I've got quite a few cars to go through. But before I go through them, I just want to say that I was supposed to be doing, on the last Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode, which would have been this Monday gone, I was supposed to be announcing the winner of my giveaway. But obviously I haven't made any videos all week, and I haven't made a Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode, so I haven't done my prize draw giveaway. And I don't want to do it today because I've got quite a few bits to look at, so the video will drag on for too long. So I'm going to do the giveaway prize draw on the next episode of Vintage Matchbox Mondays, which will definitely be this Monday on the 15th, which I will leave the date there. So it gives everybody that hasn't had a chance to comment yet, go back to my last Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode plus giveaway, that's the title, and have a look at the video and leave a polite comment, and you'll see in the video some of the cards that I'm giving away. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing the giveaway prize draw this Monday coming, so I've postponed it until this Monday coming. So I hope that's cleared it up for anybody that was waiting for the prize draw. So I just wanted to clear that up. Anyway, let's get into the video. So found some really cool pieces at car boot sale. Found 3 Husky pieces, 1 Matchbox, and a box, or well, military box of Corgi. So we'll do the Matchbox piece first, as is only one. Get a bit of extra zoom on and take a look. So it looks like the box type is from the Macau years. I might be wrong because I'm not, my brain's a bit switched off at the moment, but that's what it looks like. And it is excuse me, MB 457 Chevy. So I believe it's got the Heinz symbol on the top. So there it is. Awesome condition. I think this was £4 I paid for this, which is not too bad. This is number 4 to my collection now. These are always cool. Whenever I find these ones, these in particular, I always pick them up. They made many variations of this, of the 57 Chevy, and they made it for quite a long time. This particular casting, I have the original, like a dusky pink colour. From when it was Lesney. I have that original version. I also have a Milky Way version. I also have the red and the black with the flames, which is my favourite version. So I have 1 or 2 versions of this, but this is pretty cool. The bonnet is a little bit floppy on this one, but you can allow it because this car is from the probably late 80s, early 90s, so it is about 30-year-old now, so you can allow that. There's the original copyright of the original excuse me, 1979. So that was the first find, so that was very cool. And then I found 3 from Husky, which is awesome because, like I said, I've gone down a bit of a Husky rabbit hole at the moment. So this is, I believe, so it's a Husky, obviously, and it is the Comer. Yeah, that's the make of the van, and it is pretty cool. And like I said, you don't see these 9 times out of 10. When you do see these, they are usually quite badly beaten. Excuse me. But this one is all there, nice and weighty. It does have these little sliding doors. You have got a little die-cast driver with the steering wheel, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it is a pretty much a hollow van. The other side does open as well. Let's see if we can open it. There we go. so it does all function. It wants a little bit of a wipe. I will give it a bit of a wipe, but that was a great find. And this, if I believe was right, was from the £2 pile. So matey had some box stuff, and he had a £2 pile, which was all like this, sort of pretty much loose. But there was lots and lots to choose from, so pretty cool. So that was an awesome find in itself. The next piece I found was this, which I believe is the Guy Warrior truck. Now, a while ago, I showed one of these, actual fact. I showed this. And I also showed a picture of the Husky, one of the Husky brochures. And I think this might have been the one from the brochure. So this one is actually a Husky version. So there you go. It does say Husky there on the front. It does say the same name as the other one, and it has suspension, but it has different wheels. Obviously it is in the yellow. And this is the original one that I had. And like I said, I left it dirty on purpose, as I think it gives it a bit of character, as it is that it's full of earth at the back. But this is the Corgi version. So yeah, Corgi Juniors. And it is the exact same make of truck as you see there. And obviously it is a different colour and has different wheel type. And obviously has the same suspension. But obviously we all know, or most of us know, that Husky and Corgi are made by Metoy. Metoy is the parent company, and they sell Husky and Corgi. But it was cool to find. I've got both versions, one from Corgi and one from Husky, so that's pretty cool. And again, was a couple of pounds. This was an interesting piece. This little Citroen, I believe it's a Citroen DS, is what it looks like. It's based on. They used to use these as ambulances. They use these for multiple things back in the day. And there you go, it just says Husky. Trying to see what it says. Patent pending, made in Great Britain. But it is quite cool, and again in pretty good condition. Like I said, with these Husky toys, sorry about that, my phone decided to switch off for some reason. But anyway, I was saying, these Husky toys, I'm always amazed when I come across them and find them, because these weren't made as well as Matchbox. And that's not knocking the toy. These were designed by Metoy to be to keep sort of in competition, to compete, sorry, with Matchbox. They were made to be cheaper, and their direct competition was Matchbox. And like I said, they are a lot lighter. And it's weird because some of the castings, like this for instance, is really quite weighty, really nicely put together, and then this feels a lot lighter. Obviously has a plastic base, but that's not taken away from just how cool they all were. As you can see, it does have blue glass on the back, which is where the light is, and obviously it has clear glass on the front. I'm looking, it looks to me almost like the blue glass is part of the interior as well, which is rather strange, but pretty cool, especially if you like military type vehicles. This one, I believe, from when I looked it up, was from about 64, I believe, 64 to 67, something like that. And this was 66 to 67. So they are old. So anyway, that's the Husky brands and the Matchbox brands looked at. And then I found this. So I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. So it just says Corgi Auto City, and it is obviously a military set of some sort. I do have a variation of that. It was that drew my eye to it. And so let's get it open. This is from about 1989, 1993. I think, if I remember rightly when I looked up, I think the copyright on this is from about 1993, possibly. But let's get it open. Now I paid £5 for this, which I don't think was expensive. I haven't actually pulled out the package yet. I've noticed that someone's put some someone's scribbled some writing on part of it. There's a hair there, so let's get rid of that. But the vehicles look to be in really nice condition. So we'll look at the Chinook first. So this is based on a Chinook. It is all die cast. It has got really nice clear windows, as you can actually see my finger through the other side, and it has got glass. It's definitely not, doesn't have glass. The rotors seem to spin quite nicely, and then underneath you've got Corgi Juniors. It just says Airbus, but it is loosely based on a Chinook. So pretty cool. I'm not the biggest helicopter collector, but this is pretty cool. So that's the first piece. So just move that out of the way. Then we got some army men. They feel to be rubberized. So there you go, you've got some army men. One throwing a grenade, one crouching down what looks like, I'm not sure if it's a Thompson submachine gun. I can't tell if it's a flamethrower. It could be that's a flamethrower. So they're pretty cool, but they're rubberized and obviously wouldn't fit on the helicopters. They're massive. We got another helicopter here, and again they're quite weighty pieces. I just want to stay together. Let's see if we can get it to clip into place. There we go. That's not clipping into place. But again, nice clear glass, die cast body, NATO. But yeah, pretty cool. Then we got what looks like an armoured vehicle of some sort. I'm not quite sure what it is. But again, quite weighty. Oh, there you go. Scout car, Corgi Juniors. But nice thick casting. Again, in lovely condition. The man sort of does move about. Again, rubberized man. It seems like he almost, I see, he can move like that. So he can obviously shoot at people. Then there is this gun. Again, really nice weighty piece. And I know it might sound like I'm being surprised, but the set looked a bit cheapy, to be perfectly honest, but I thought it was cool because you don't usually see this type of thing. But like I said, it's quite nicely, it's quite weighty. Does that fit onto there? No, so that must be separate to this. There must be a vehicle that this clips onto, but that is a nice weighty gun. It's like a 25 pounder. Then we'll look at the Jeep. So there is a Jeep removable roof. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the Jeep. I have a Jeep like this in my collection. Except the Jeep, I believe the wheels are slightly different. These are almost like a knockoff of the Matchbox wheels. But yeah, very cool. Like I said, camouflage roof does come off. So pretty cool. Quite light, this particular piece, but still a very cool piece. Let's put the camera down a little bit. There we go. So that's cool. And then we got what looks like a tank. Again, it just says Corgi Juniors. Again, this is probably the most flimsiest looking piece, but again, it's solid die cast. So the gun does go up and down. So it is nicely made. It is very nicely made. It does look like, I'm just trying to work out which is the front, which is the back, and that looks like the right way around like that, I believe. There you go. So pretty cool. And the last piece is this truck, if I can get it out. And again, is a plastic back, which no, but nice metal cab again. Looks like it's based on an American style truck, a little bit like a Mack truck, but it's not. I think it's a nondescript, like a copy. Oh, it's a Kenworth. There you go. It's a Kenworth truck. But pretty cool because you could always stick anything you like on it. You could stick that on the back like that, or that in the back like that, or whatever games you would have played back in the day being a child. I don't see anywhere that this links up to, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to stick it like that. So anyway, that is the finds from yesterday. Probably the best car boot result I've had. So this was £5 for the Corgi set. And like I said, I don't mind military stuff. I'm not the biggest helicopter aficionado, or tanks for that matter, but I do like to see jeeps and trucks, and I do quite like these field guns. They are pretty cool too. So we'll put that there like that, and then we'll also put that in the background. So it was a good hoard. So there we are. So I'd just like to thank my partner, because if it wasn't for her, she did have a scope round before I got there and found the stall and found some cool pieces for me. So thank you to her. And with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more vintage car boot finds, vintage cars in general, premium pieces, and like I said, stay tuned for next Monday's Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode. That will be the prize draw, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care. I just thought I'd tag this on the end, just as I was putting it all away. I figured out how this gun actually works. So it does actually link up to this scout car, but you sort of push it up and it clips in. So it's a weird way of hitching up. So, but I figured it out, so I just thought I'd show that for just because I could. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you soon.